Hi!
Oh,
Welcome to your room.
Wow.
We are in room 435 at the Aloft.
Yes, yes.
When you come in, you can see a very spacious room, but we're going to go ahead and start with the more common area of the, I guess, get ready area. As you walk in,
that's what it's called.
Staging area. Dee Dee with the save. Dee Dee with the save.
Yes, yes.
Then we have the bathroom shower combo. Please feel free to step in. It's
Oh.
a walk-in shower.
I like it. I like this. I like this. Ooh. Towels. Towels. Towels are good. Okay.
And then we do have our mini kitchen
But you
area.
didn't talk about the door. What?
The sliding door is like a barnyard style door, but it is modern. So
Okay.
if you kind of come over here, we have our kitchen area. We have a kitchenette. We have our coffee, our ice bucket, microwave, which we didn't have for a while during the pandemic, but now we do.
Yes.
Safe to keep your valuables.
What valuables is that?
Well, I'm not going to put any in there because I don't have any.
There are no valuables. Okay.
And then we have some drawers.
Closet.
Low refrigerator under in our staging area.
Yes. Yes.
Did you catch the sink?
Oh, and
what?
check out this sink.
What kind of bowl-like is this? I
I
can't.
don't know.
Okay.
Kohler, Moen, Kohler.
Okay, Kohler. Any brand?
Oh, and then a nice sliding door closet
Plenty of room.
where you can actually hide.
Hi. Peekaboo. Yes. All right.
So if you come around the corner, you'll see
Ooh, around
this
the corner.
very spacious room, which I feel like is probably twice the size of a normal room, even with the two beds. Look how big
Yes.
this is. How spacious. We've got this 50-ish, 55-ish inch TV.
No, I think
Close
that's.
off to the view because you don't really need to see outside.
Oh no. Okay. Where'd Jennifer go? What?
Here I am! You know, there's just so much room and so much fun.
Look
It's
at
a very favorite.
all that down there.
Look at this. Soft area to sit, or if you're drunk,
Or have
to
company.
sleep.
You're drunk to sleep.
It
Yes.
happens sometimes, who knows.
Okay. We got a pad. Right
There's a
there.
little desk area if you choose to look at the roof of the building that's falling apart next door, or onto the highway.
For rooms to go.
Or if you have your binoculars, you can probably shop at Rooms to Go
See what you
and
want.
be socially distant
And,
and safe.
yeah, and be happy because you don't have to worry about those pesky salespeople.
You know those pesky salespeople.
All right.
Now I feel it.
Who's gonna jump on this bed and show me how soft this is?
Actually, why don't you
Oh.
show us how it's done?
Oh shit. Okay. Here we go.
Move this
And-
suitcase.
She's moving from behind the camera to where she rightfully belongs, in front of the camera.
Oh, this better be good.
I'm making my directorial debut.
This better be good.
Actually, she frolicked once, and that was my director at my direct
Yes.
my direction.
Are you sure you want to go from this side?
Whoa! whoa.
I don't want you to hit the wall over there. So.
Dee Dee's very
Maybe go
cautious.
this way.
Yeah, Dee Dee, another save, another save. That's why we keep her here. She does math and she saves us.
There you go.
Woo!
You want to get that?
Let's see that in slow-mo. And look at this. Does anybody know what this is? This is a phone.
Oh, what is it? They still
This
have
cord
it? It's a cord? What is that?
is part of the phone.
Does it charge the phone like that?
So for the younger folks who now use these as ponytail holders, this is what we used to use when we would
Talking to
talk in the corner of the kitchen, because this phone used to be up on a wall at our house. It was also a nice pastel color, usually a yellow, mustardy yellow that turned brown and looked like brown. So, and that is my TED Talk on the telephone. And back in those days, this little button right here was not a hashtag. It was a pound sign.
What's
So-
the pound sign?
It is not Pound Town. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah. Y'all, what y'all call a hashtag was actually a pound sign.
Show them what happens when you accidentally get the number wrong and dial it. You can't.
Well, I don't. Let's see if we have a speaker option on these phones. Oh, we do have a speaker option. So what happens if you dial the wrong number is? Oh, that gave me an outside line. That is the old busy sound. Listen to that. That busy sound was so miserable when you were stuck somewhere and you were trying to get a hold of your parents and somebody was on the freaking phone. Usually a sibling. Or when you try to call probably the love of your life when you're 12 and that mother freaking phone would make that freaking sound and it would drive you crazy because you only had 5 more minutes to be on the phone because you had to go to sleep. It was almost 8:30, folks.
Or if you were calling a record or a radio station because you were trying to win tickets.
Oh,
to a concert.
yes. That dreaded busy signal when you were trying to win the concert tickets. It was the worst. Ugh.
Because it was like, no, don't be busy. And not only could you do it, we didn't have redial. You had to dial
Yeah.
that number from
At the time, it was only 7 digits, though. So, you know, y'all do have it a little bit more. There's 10 digits. Like, we didn't have to have 75 area codes. We also didn't have mobile phones. And when we did,
we
they...
made long distance phone calls.
Oh.
Parents saw that.
Speaking of long-distance phone calls,
Oh.
to this day, my grandmother still only calls my dad on Sundays because of the old thing where it used to be cheaper to call on Sundays. So she used to call him on Sundays. Now she has unlimited nights, weekends, days, minutes, and she still only calls on Sundays. And it's like, Grandma, you don't have to call like that anymore. But, you know, that's when she calls. That's her thing. Anyway, that's her jam. I don't know what to do now. I talked about the phone. I talked about the minutes.
Did we talk about this picture?
It's really random, so I'm gonna let you take it from here.
Didi, what do you have to say about this picture?
I feel like this picture.
I don't have anything else to say. All right.
I really didn't have anything. I just wanted to interrupt.
All right, folks, that is the room tour. Hope you enjoyed. Didi's gonna get some relaxation. Oh. And fade out.